Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video, you are going to get all information related to latest updates on the game Marvel's Wolverine. Introduction of the game Marvel's Wolverine. Wonders Wolverine shook comic book fans and gamers the same when it was reported that PlayStation's latest state of play. Light Sleeper has been doing great recently, sending off Spider-Man, Miles Morales and Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart consistently. Presently Insomniac reported Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine one after the other. Light Sleeper is turning into the best comic book game designer around. Wonders Wolverine is as yet in early turn of events, so there's not a ton that we are familiar at this moment. Yet there are a couple of subtleties shared after the state of play in Sony's blog that will fill you in on underneath. There are additionally a couple of hidden little goodies in the trailer that may indicate to what's going on with the game. A plot of the game Marvel's Wolverine. The storyboard makers behind Marvel's Wolverine are reasonable as yet conceptualizing boss plot focuses for the long-awaited game, yet assuming you check out the trailer, you'll discover a few hidden little treats that reference Wolverine's first appearance in Incredible Hulk. This could simply be a saucy reference to Wolverine's first comic excursion, however it's not at all impossible that Marvel's Wolverine could be a Wolverine and Hulk experience. On the off chance that that turns out to be the situation, that would make Wendigo the fundamental bad guy. In any case, that is the place where this hypothesis self-destructs for me. I exceptionally question that a miscreant really fundamental the main scoundrel in an Insomniac game. I feel like the world has seen Wolverine's history over and over, and Insomniac didn't cover Spider-Man's starting point, so I accept that Marvel's Wolverine will occur very much into his profession as X-Men. A story bent I couldn't want anything more than to see adjusted in computer game structure is the Brotherhood, which follows Wolverine on a mission to retaliate for the homicide of a youngster who asked him for help. The antagonists of the story are simply typical people, and I feel like a grounded Wolverine experience would be as sincerely satisfying as the 2017 Logan film. Certain individuals as of late seen another hidden goodie, explicitly an iFix laying on the bar. This is a reference to Wolverine's patch false name, which comes out when Logan escapes to Madripoor after the X-Men are assumed dead. We likewise discovered that one of the lead scholars on Marvel's Wolverine is Walt D. Williams, who was in the composing group for Spec Ops: The Line. The gameplay of the game Marvel's Wolverine. We don't have the foggiest idea what Marvel's Wolverine interactivity will resemble, yet we have a couple of thoughts. Innovative director Brian Horton and game director Cameron Christian will be in charge of Marvel's Wolverine project. It's not difficult to fall into the snare of the standard hack and cut type for a Wolverine game. That is the way the X-Men Origins Wolverine game was dealt with. It was shockingly good, yet it was still just that, respectable. Wolverine does plainly hack and cut as he would prefer through foes, yet you can adjust him in a way where the battle feels more effective. Think in accordance with skirmish mechanics in Naughty Dog games like The Last of Us Part 2 or Uncharted 4. The battle was close up, perplexing and extreme. That is something that Wolverine needs. Assuming you toss the camera far back and have him effectively tear through adversaries, it will feel like an arcade game. You might be thinking the Spider-Man game resembles that, and it is. However, works for Spidey on the grounds that he exudes a fun, goofy tasteful. Nonetheless, Wolverine is a more grounded and abrasive person, so the ongoing interaction ought to mirror that. I need more Norse god of war versus Greek god of war activity, and I think most Wolverine fans would concur. I'm interested to perceive how Insomniac will deal with Wolverine's mending factor. There's the simple way, which is a sluggish, basic recovery, yet there's a more perplexing game technician. For instance, imagine a scenario in which your well-being recovers so quick that it's hard to kick the bucket. However, assuming you battle perilous adversaries, your well-being channels out so quick that you pass on forever. That would make each battle hella serious. Information about the release date and trailer of the game Marvel's Wolverine. We don't have a delivery date for Marvel's Wolverine right now, yet we in all actuality do realize that it's from the get-go being developed, as per Ryan Schneider, head of establishment system and studio relations at Insomnia Games. Notwithstanding, we realize that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is coming solely to PlayStation 5 Control Center in 2023. Taking into account that Marvel's Wolverine is still from the get-go being developed and we don't have a delivery date, I don't anticipate that it should appear until 2024 or 2025. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like and subscribe to our Facebook page, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and do subscribe for the latest update.